What's up, guys? War here. Welcome back to the channel. So we're in day one of the PTR, and we're just testing out some leveling strategies. The devs in their most recent dev stream, along with the patch notes, suggested all the changes to leveling and how much harder it's going to be from the 1 to 25 progression, and how they wanted us to be more like Season 6, where it's on average going to take you about 12 to 15 hours to reach level 60. Now, I'm halfway. I'm at level 30, and I've only been playing for a few hours, and just to go through, I've been testing some different strategies. So I didn't hone in on one particular strategy. I've just been kind of testing everything. So some of our tests included doing the Hell Tides. Hell Tides is very efficient here, going through, and then once you get hearts, you could do the Blood Maiden, of course, and just farm that. That felt pretty good. The brand new Aberration Incursions are actually very bad for leveling. I have a whole video describing the aberrations, taking you going through how to do them. These are just basically time locked here because every 3 minutes, like, you got to wait for it to actually spawn. And then once you do it, then you got to wait again for another one to spawn. So it's just not efficient as far as your farming. We went in and tried out dungeons like the dopamine tunnels, as well as some other dungeons here. And just the first part of the dungeon is not efficient. The XP is actually really bad. So overall, the Hell Tides took the cake. However, there is two other strategies that I want to talk about that is really, really good. This is going to be the second best one so far that we've tried inside the season, and that is going to be the Tree of Whispers turn-in. Now, I do want to caveat this with the most efficient way to do this is to complete the dungeons that give you the 5. So we completed dungeons, and we got our 11 points here. So let's do a turn-in. I'm at level 30, about halfway through. So let's see how much XP we actually get from picking one of these. Sure, let's do one-handed weapons. So we gained 1 full level at level 30 by turning the Tree of Whispers in, which is very, very strong. And then, of course, you get a lot of good rewards from this, which is great. And then you get, dungeon keys and all that stuff. So very, very good. Now, on top of this, I want you guys to think about, like, when you go through and do these, the most efficient way to do them would be the dungeons or like doing the Seething Aberrations. But it's the dungeons that give you 5 Grim Favors. So like these ones. And the reason that this stacks really well is because when you complete dungeons that have a dungeon boss, you get a lot of XP. Okay, you get a crap ton of XP from completing those dungeons. And then once you hit to 10 Grim Favors, you do a turn-in and you get another level on top. I was level 25, and I went to almost 29 by doing 2 dungeons and 1 Tree of Whispers turn-in. So it seems like Tree of Whispers is actually really good. Now, in addition to this, if you don't want to do Tree of Whispers, we have one more strategy that is really, really good, and I want to give a huge shout-out to Rax here. Of course, Rax is great at the game and comes out with all crazy new stuff. He got to level 60 very, very quickly, and it's a little unorthodox, but I'm going to back up and show you. It is actually doing the Season 6, so the Spiritborn campaign only. So when you come in to create a brand new character, you're going to create, it doesn't matter who it is, right? Rogue, Spiritborn, does not matter. Okay, click, finalize. And what you're going to want to do is change the campaign state. So instead of starting with the Vessel of Hatred campaign completed, you want to skip the original campaign and start with the latest campaign, which will be the Vessel of Hatred. Okay, now, the biggest reason for this is when you're going through and doing the campaign, all the big campaign turn-ins give you a huge amount of XP. Now, I was doing a time to run, and it took me, just in the hour and a half that I was doing, I was almost to 25, and Rax in the same time with maybe about 20 more minutes than me was already at 43. So I think he finished the campaign through Vessel of Hatred and got to 60 in 3.5 hours. And like getting to 60 that fast with how much harder it is with the changes to this is incredible. Now, on top of this, I do want to like preface something here. If we do the campaign start and we do the test, I do want to show you guys if you choose to go through this, right? And this was all on hard, guys. We've done everything on hard. I just recently went up to expert just to test out my damage. But when you're going through here for the campaign, you do have to keep in mind that in Season 8, when you start this, you will not have access to these powers, right? Like I have them because I unlocked them with another character. But you won't have access to that, and you won't have access to the seasonal aberrations. You won't be able to do these things until you complete the campaign. So as far as I can tell, that no aberrations have spawned when I've been in here. And like, obviously, because I've already unlocked powers and it goes across your characters, but your very first character, like, you wouldn't have these powers, let alone this would not be unlocked for you. Because the way to get boss powers is completing your very first aberration, which you won't be able to do because you can't do any of the endgame activities until each campaign is complete. But as you're going through and doing the quest line, you get so much XP as you're leveling. It's so incredibly fast. And I don't know about you, but speed is everything to me, and I'd rather complete the campaign or level up to 60 in the fastest way possible. So like, once you start doing this, you will see what's going on here. So like, you start doing the campaign and you're going to be able to level up really, really fast. So like, the campaign is an option, guys. I will say that I've done this campaign a lot, and it's very easy. It's very quick. And it'll take you through everything super fast. But you can see that just that very start, like, I'm almost level 2 already. And this just scales exponentially as you continue to go through this campaign. It scales very, very quick. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to do the campaign, and that's fine. That is no problem at all if you do not want to do this. But I'm just telling you that this is a very strong option, considering that we do not have any of our vamp tides, witch tides, anything like that. All we have is the hell tide. And it seems like the hell tide is probably the best because, as you guys know, the strongholds all got nerfed. So again, just from the campaign, just quick little turn-ins, we're already level 2, just blasting, and this just keeps on continuing to scale. So I wanted to bring you guys this video to talk about leveling and what my experience has been so far on day 1 of the PTR. It really does suck that we can't test anything else because the goblin is not open to us. But with that said, it seems that, like, if you want to skip the campaign, that's fine. And Tree of Whispers is probably the best way, or going in and doing Hell Tides to get gear. Because I found a good amount of legendaries, like, after 25. The items after you get to 25, everything really starts to drop. Everything should be yellow. You know, then you really start to find legendaries as soon as you hit level 25, and it's just pretty easy. So yeah, that's been my experience, guys. Like the video, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about all this. We kind of take a step back when it comes to leveling and the EXP in this game, which is fine. They've made it a little bit harder, but it still doesn't seem to be too bad. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. And as always, stay gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.